And we hot.
Back in the studio.
Hallelujah. It's been a while.
Writing a different deal down on you dates when you write it now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
you
still
see that
getting
where
used to
those
that.
guys showed the 5 that's been turned into a 6? It was just, I mean, he said, you're going to do this for the next 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah, the septic tank company's got a check like that right now that I wrote today, actually.
Well, I don't date. It's not like I'm out writing service tickets every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't actually handwrite dates a lot. It's all on the computer most of the time. So I haven't had as much trouble in the last few years, but man, it used to be maybe 3 or 4 months. Sometimes it might be August and I still write the wrong year down.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What about that Tide?
Exactly what I told Bones was going to happen. And he,
God, it was
God,
embarrassing.
hey, I didn't even go talk to him. He was so irate. Well, man, I didn't even go up there. I went hunting.
Hey, wait a minute. You should have had to sit there like I did and get berated by Indiana people. I'm talking about berated.
Oh, yeah. I bet your phone was blowing
They
up.
also, it was like, they just couldn't believe I wasn't upset. I said, well, you did beat us on the down year. I said, if you'd have come and played us in 2019, 2021, something like that, it'd been a whole different ball game, so boys. And it just kept on, and you just have to hear some of that stuff. Anyway, I finally finished them up. They quietened down after I told them. I said, well, call me back when you got 18 national championships. I said, and if he wins it or doesn't, for sure, if he doesn't win it, Cignetti, what is that his name? Cignetti. I said, he ain't going to be at Indiana long. I said, trust me. Oh, we got a contract. I said, come on, Bob. You know, good and well contracts don't mean nothing in college football.
For sure nowadays.
Matter of fact, I take Cignetti here in a heartbeat over what we got. At least he basically credits his style to Saban, the work ethic, the focus.
The GOAT.
That's right. Not many of his subordinates, they all want to prove they can do it their way instead of just bowing and saying, no, this is the best way. But all 4 teams, who's coaching them?
Mm-hmm.
Saban disciples.
Yeah.
Was our coach a Saban disciple? Heck no. And I'm not blaming the quarterback. That boy did all he could do.
Well, our offensive line has let him get sacked.
Oh, he's killed. You read all these injuries? Broke ribs, bad elbow.
I would say the last 7 games. It's like they quit blocking for him. It's been crazy. He took some licks.
Anyway, Roll Tide anyway. If y'all are Auburn fans, I know y'all are reveling in it because I've said not one bad thing about Auburn all year long. Even consoled my brother and helped him talk. We talked about coaches and stuff. First thing I get from him. Love to see the Priders go down. I said, the Priders? He said, yeah, Priders. And I said, well, that's a terrible way to look at it. He said, I can't help it. So I think they're the ones, when you worry about somebody else's team more than your own, you got issues.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, let's move on from football. That's a terrible subject, but let's see. Well, this one's going to come out on let's see. I don't know. We got one. Let's see. We got one on the 12th, so it'll probably be 7 more days. So add 7 to 12. What do you got? Come on, man. 19. So we're going to be late into January when this one is out.
Which means we'll be 1 month away from NWTF.
Oh my God. Yes.
Close.
NWTF. Yes. It's so that close. Time. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but a lot of my postings have had a different theme to them. I mean, I still post some deer stuff and that kind of stuff, things, when a kid kills a nice deer or anybody, honestly. And if you got one you kill, send it.
I got our first text saying that, hey, we'll see you at NWTF. And I was like, oh, it is right around the corner. Brandon Willingham.
Oh yeah. I got a text from Brandon.
He said, me and my dad's coming this time. So I was like, well, he said, will y'all be able to get, I said, yeah, we'll be there. Go by Legacy. We'll be there.
Oh yeah. I got a call from the master yeah. It was, no, he texted me Happy New Year. I'd have to show it to you anyway. Might have to help him get his booth put together Thursday or Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
The turkey man himself. I guess he's going up by himself. Maybe Steve ain't going to be there at the time. I mean, honestly, it's just a bunch of boxes and tables and his backdrop. So
yeah, he's got the little banner thing.
Yeah, I told him, I said, well, we'll, be more than happy to, let me know if something changes. And he said, hey, we'll talk about this later. It was Christmas. It was Christmas. He'd text me Merry Christmas or something like that. And, his did you see where his daughter graduated with her degree? She did it. But anyway, has nothing to do with hunting. Just this is kind of a little catch up podcast. You guys, well, I guess you'll know because this was a couple of weeks out too from when we were recording it, but we recorded several up ahead because we had the holidays coming and we knew it was going to be tight.
Well, a lot of travel. I was headed to Cedar Key. Hope a lot of those pictures don't make it out into public because there was some things went on down there that they say I should be ashamed of. I just don't remember a lot of it. I do know I drove the golf cart in my underwear and a t-shirt. I've got pictures.
What?
If anybody like to have a poster, contact me.
She sent you the picture?
I'll show you what I got sent. I had
in the golf cart.
Well, she sent me 3 or 4. I don't know if I got the golf cart, but I've got several.
She says, and I'll just tell you, she says I had on my sunglasses, and I said they made me invisible.
I got that text.
Okay, I didn't say that. I would remember saying that.
Would you now?
Let me tell you something. I kept my head enough after the 10 o'clock ball or 9 o'clock ball drop. About a mile down 24, you got to cross 2 bridges, bridge 1 and 2. You come up on the tiki bar, and they were having a true New Year's midnight blast. Well, there ain't no way I'm driving. Not in my vehicle. And they was like, well, I just went across one bridge to check out a place maybe to fish. And then she was with us. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, you can't be on highway 20, or it's a U.S. highway 24. And it was like, we'll take the golf cart. We'll take the golf cart. I said, Anthony ain't taking that golf cart a mile down the highway on New Year's Eve with the state troopers and everybody else out and about.
And then what'd she do? She called me.
Oh, did she call you?
We was on the phone for 45 minutes. She called me and said that she said, Anthony, I want to go to the tiki bar. Anthony don't want to go nowhere. And she wanted me to talk you into driving the golf cart.
DUI. Yeah. You know, I need a driver's license.
Yeah.
I can't afford. Listen, I don't mind not being able to go to work.
Canada.
That's right. Well, you can't buy some hunting license. I can't help you drive.
Yeah, that could get dangerous.
To Illinois.
If I get off my CPAP or it broke.
Oh, my God.
It'd be so dangerous.
So, anyway, it was I know, let me just put it to you this way. We got to the bar, my favorite little bar, Bonish Studios. The party started at 7. The ball dropped at 9. I want to say my bar bill, I was just drinking Crown.
Doubles.
Well, doubles. Yeah. Anyway, but she was drinking something. I don't know. There's an elk head on the bottle, or I don't know, some kind of, I don't know. I think I had 3 doubles because I'll nurse them like I'm in a strip bar, with a beer. $215 was my bar bill. Now, 3 doubles ain't going to cost $35 maybe, 40.
Yeah.
I don't know what this high dollar liquor was she was drinking.
She was having a good
I wouldn't buy nobody drinks. It was just me and her. Because it's kind of funny when me and Pat, the guy that owns a bar, he don't take my credit card. You know, he'll just say, "You're starting a tab." I'll go, "Yeah." Well, at the end of the night, you know, he starts ringing stuff up. And some nights it's a couple of drinks. Some nights it might be 5 drinks. And I said, "Man, how you keep up with all this stuff?" He said, "Well, there's only a few of you I do this with." He said, "Because I can remember most time when I go in there, most times I just get an old fashioned. Maybe I'll drink a couple of old fashions. She'll have a glass of wine or a vodka and soda and lime or whatever." And he said, "And the ones I trust will tell me if I forgot something." Because he'll go, "Okay, 3 of this and this." I go, "Yes." So the other night I'm in there and I order. Actually, I went back for a refills. So I got my Double Crown, got her whatever it was she was drinking. And there's a little girl in there working, and she said, "You got a tab?" I said, "Yeah." She said, what's your tab number?" And I said, "Me and him," you can't see me, but I'm pointing. I said, "Me and him, we have a thing going." And he looked over at me and he went, "Yes." And she said, "Never mind then." So anyway, it was a good time. I felt perfectly fine when I got up the next morning. The rest of them was dragging. Yeah, I'm the oldest one. I said, but I've never had that issue. I don't get hungover if I have too much. And I may have had a little bit. I may have went over on my libation just a little bit. So rest of the week, fine. I did have Bloody Mary first thing that morning. That does help. I think it was Bloody. Yeah, we had Bloody Marys every morning.
We sat with sick kids.
Yeah. You know, did you leave the same day I left or the day after?
I left before you did.
Oh, did you?
I left the day after Christmas, Friday.
Oh. And I left Sunday. Okay.
Yeah.
Were they
you had
sick
to wait till Monday because you had to take dogs.
Oh, that's right. It was Monday.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. I stayed Monday through Sunday.
My kids were totally fine until Monday, the day you was traveling.
I know.
They woke up and it hit them out of nowhere like a train hit.
Was anybody else sick in the household?
Not that we know of. Well, see, at her mom's house, it was just us and her mom and dad staying there. Her sisters were staying at the other sister's house. So, I mean, no, everybody was fine.
Last year it was the explosive diarrhea and vomiting, right? Yeah, they were vomiting.
Well,
at least vomiting.
Ellie went with us.
Yeah, because
she caught it very last, and we didn't know if we was going to be able to travel coming home. Me and Laura never got it.
Yeah.
And then...
so apparently you didn't get the flu either.
No, which...
I hope.
I mean, I come home and took me 2 cc's of ivermectin as soon as I got in.
In the pill form or in
no.
You got the straight from Tractor Supply?
I got the big bottle. Well, my dogs, I use it to worm with every month. So I bought like the big bottle.
So you and the dog share the ivermectin?
Yeah. Well, I draw it up with a clean needle every time, so we're good.
I've got ivermectin pills down there. I'm sure they've expired by now.
I squirt theirs on little pieces of bread and give it to them. That's what.
Why didn't you just squirt it in your throat? Why didn't you put it on a piece of cheese and eat it? What does it taste like? You ever tasted it?
Yeah. I squirted it down.
What does ivermectin taste like?
I'll be honest with you. It's almost got like I almost thought that all the soap wouldn't rinsed out of the cup, even though it went through the dishwasher. It's kind
so you tried drinking it?
No, I did drink it.
I mean, that's how you took it to begin with.
Yeah.
But is okay to take intravenous and shoot it in you like a...
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that for a human. I don't know.
Well, what you just said you did.
I drew it up, squirted it in a cup, and drank it.
Oh. I thought you popped a needle in you.
It's a cc per 100 pounds.
I'm thinking, damn.
So I done a 200 pound.
Okay. Well, that's about what you are now, right? People, you ain't gonna know this man at the show this year.
I hope. I was 226 this morning. So I still got 26 pounds to go.
187. That's way higher than I wanted to be. I mean, I've done jumped.
What do you like? What do you
I
like
want to
normally
stay
run?
about 175.
Okay. Yeah.
And I mean, that was when I got home. You know what? I skipped everything today. I wasn't hungry at all. And what she do? She hauls in pizza for dinner. God dog it. And I eat a pizza. And
Man, as soon as we got to Chicago, they had fresh pizza from what's the name of that place?
I had Skinner's pizza.
It's famous pizza, and the first night we come in, we always do pizza. It's easy.
Was the kids sick when they got there?
No.
Oh, okay.
There was no one sick until Monday.
Did they go somewhere?
Mm-mm.
They didn't go shopping or the mall or somewhere and come across somebody that was.
We all went to
makes you wonder if somebody's
Bass
spitting
Pro
their
Shop
drink
Sunday, and that's the only thing we did as like a group. We all went to Bass Pro Shop on Sunday.
And they were all running temperatures and dying Monday.
Yeah.
And when did you come home?
Tuesday.
I bet they was quiet on the ride.
Man, you could feel the heat coming out of the back of that car. They were smoking hot. They run temperatures.
Did Ellie go this time?
Oh,
okay.
We stopped at a store, and Grace's head, you know how much hair she's got. It was I'm pretty sure I could have wring her hair out, and that was from the fever.
Well, I mean, that's good, though. I mean,
yeah.
She was breaking, the fever was breaking. She's sweating like that.
Hunter's over there he's asleep, so you can't tell him cover your mouth. He's over there coughing like crazy. And, but the first day they told me if they didn't feel good Monday morning, Laura ran to the pharmacy and got some like the big pack of Dayquil, NyQuil and started giving to them. I was taking it with them. But I mean,
you looked like me down in Florida that time, didn't you?
This flu, because I don't take a flu shot.
I don't either.
And I guess there's new strands that don't even cover now. And so
there's a strand out that the shot's not covering this year, but they had A, right?
They had A. And so, man, I left Chicago. It was 4 degrees when I left Monday morning. Feet soaked I didn't take my boots with me, and I walked in my tennis shoes hauling stuff out to the car. And we got on the road at 7:50, and I pulled them in urgent care in Hartsville, Alabama at 5:50. I mean,
I was smoking it down the road.
I smoked it. And that's down 65 coming through Indianapolis, Bowling Green. I mean, I come through St. Louis or Louisville. I mean, I was hammering down through there.
Well, let me tell you, when you get that RiverLink bill, pay it. Pay it quick. Apparently, me and RiverLink. I don't know if you've heard this story. Oh, me and RiverLink. I'm about to get like old Doc up in Indiana. He was showing me ways around if I went up 65, how to get off, and it takes about 20 extra minutes to not pay $4.
Well,
or $6 or whatever it was. I think it's $4 each way or something.
Well, see, they've been having that construction right there before you get to it, and you had to bypass anyway. So they lost a ton of money.
Well, let me tell you, when me and Rebecca went to Canada, of course, we crossed the bridge, and it takes them about 3 weeks to get the bill to you. Well, it's kind of like my turkey tags. Anyway, so I pay it. And it might have been right at the 30-day mark, somewhere about there. Well, I thought I got another RiverLink bill. I went, oh, they just sent me another bill. They did in between. I pay it online.
Right.
I didn't open it. And then another one comes. And she said, are you ever going to pay that toll? I said, I paid it. I paid it first 30 days. Well, I opened the second one. And that was we're about to turn this over to collections. You owe $80. Whoa, hold on, big dog. I done paid this bill. Well, you can't talk to nobody up there. So I go online and I find out that there's a online dispute form. So I PDF a copy of my bank statement where they've cashed the check. When I pay online, they mail them a check. Mm-hmm. That might have been what run it over the original 30 days. because I paid it before then, but they actually physically mail a check. Well, all them other bills was late charge, double late charge, triple late charge. So I go and I get a letter from them. I open it up and it's, they've reviewed my dispute and I was correct. I had paid the bill. Ooh, my phone's not on silent. I had paid the bill, but I still owed the late charges. And there was another one thrown on top of that one.
While you're trying to dispute it.
And I finally just broke down and paid it. I could cross that bridge for the next 5 years and wouldn't have cost me what it cost me for going across it twice.
Well, we always take 65 most of the time. So years ago, I just went ahead and got an I-Pass, one of the modules for Illinois, because we have to get on the tow road to get to Laura's mom's. And that thing comes in handy, but it will remind me, like, once your account gets down,
don't
like
count.
$5.
They don't count to, does it count when you cross from Indiana into Kentucky?
I've never got a bill from them, and I've been going that way for almost 15 years.
I'm not anymore because I'm covering my tag. We stopping next time me and you go to India. Well, we don't go that way though. Next time I go, and this was so bad, I had my paper temporary tag on this stupid vehicle. I didn't even need the tag on it. I could have kept it in the truck. You know, because me and the lady at the border had that conversation. It's showing it's a Duramax. Yes, ma'am. It is a Duramax.
It's on the side.
It's right there. Look, 6.8 or whatever it is. Isn't it 6.8? Yeah.
6.6.
6.6, whatever. What's 0.2? But anyway, so I've contributed to the bridge fund up there. But so you, other than dying sick kids, did y'all have a good time?
Yeah, watched a lot of football. It's the same thing every year. Pretty much got to watch about most of the family get blasted. Everybody in Chicago, they drank for everything, so they were full of festive drinking. So, but we watched a lot.
I had my fair share. Now, I'm not going to lie about the drinking part. I kind of, well, I would say let my hair down, but ain't much there. First time I got a hug from my bartender, though, when I left. I guess he hated to see me go. But, I mean, we carried our own stuff. I mean, I'm going over, why ain't I drinking doubles over here and go over there and just give me a soda water? I'd already be where I wanted to be. But it's just...
It's a different atmosphere.
But it's so... Here's what I like about it. I don't live there. I don't go there maybe twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been there so much, and we stay, at least a week. Sometimes 4 or 5 days, but usually a week. Everybody knows me, my gay buddy. He's a big old joker. Him and his man. He come over there, Anthony, I ain't seen you in a while. Give me a big old hug. Last time he gave me a hug, he was like, I've been sick, I'm sorry. And I'm running to the bathroom and wash my hands. And he's a big old guy, but he's got soft hands. Boy, they soft. I shook his hand. It's so soft. I wanted to say, what kind of lotion you use? And then I thought, I know why his hand's probably soft.
Did you see your buddy that's got the nice boat?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You talking about the Clambassador?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Michael. He wants to be on the podcast. He's wrote a trilogy down there in Cedar Key. Plus, he's the weather guy. He just got back from D.C. He was back. Well, I'm sorry. He was in Mexico for like a week or 2 weeks. Him and the Clam Queen, his fiance. And then he went to D.C. to represent, I guess, Cedar Key, that area, maybe the county. I don't know about FEMA and disaster relief and how it could be better, what they did right, what went wrong.
That was an interesting trip.
It's, yeah. I don't know. There's a couple of, it's kind of clicky down there because where I drink don't click with the Clambassador or something. I don't know what's going on. One day I'll find out. As long as nobody holes either side against me. You know, we got the Reseeder Key people, then we got the Clambaster people, I guess. But he was out. He was out at New Year's Eve with his stick doing it. I saw him give his little woman a peck on the lips at 9 o'clock when the ball dropped. I was up at midnight. I made it to midnight again.
I think you was up at midnight. Florida and Alabama.
Oh, I did. I made both. I made Eastern and Central time.
That's what I thought.
It was probably close to 2-ish Eastern time when I finally went to bed. And it was an interesting evening anyway. We have a good time down there. I can't wait till you guys come down with us one year. And whenever, and I don't know how we'd have to do it, or y'all have to come down or something, but because I know y'all go to Chicago every year. But if you got home, and of course Hunter's plenty old enough to take care of himself, if Grace took off somewhere for the New Year's, y'all could just pile in the car and
just
8 hours
going.
Be there. Come on down.
Keep going.
Or go down in November with us, but she's in school, so that's just because you young folks. I don't know how y'all have a life.
It's difficult.
You know, my old lady at the 2nd Street Cafe, she's about, I don't know, 85. You back again? I said, come on now. It's only been since November. I was here in November. Seems like it was just yesterday. Yeah. They had another old lady at the Island Hotel and Restaurant. We eat over there one night. I think that's where it was. Well, it might have been at Steamers, which is Second City Cafe, but at night it changes Steamers seafood restaurant because it blew away. The Steamers blew away, so at night they do that. But that's what Tony said. He said, I think she's offering you a ride home. I said, well, let me tell you what, she has a house down here on the island. I might have to think about it. So anyway, we got back safe and sound. Golf cart made it there and back. They drove the wheels off. I never took it for any of my fishing activities. We caught fish. I showed you that. Yeah. I caught, first couple of days it was cold and windy. It's funny. They were dressed up like Eskimos down there. I mean, we were in the 50s, okay?
Right.
Maybe 40s with a wind chill. They were walking down the streets in polar suits.
Oh, yeah.
Like it. But by the day we left, it's supposed to hit 80 again. So, and the day before, there's people wading. Well, there's people swimming in the springs every year. I waded out in there because just say I wanted to wade out in the water, but now it's been a couple of weeks, couple of weekends have passed. I haven't been down to the old Dallas County property. Well, since the hog adventure.
Yeah.
I've told Christian all my spots. I show him my picture. I said, somebody's got to get in there and hunt them. I said, you ain't even got to hunt the club. Go up there and get one of them shooting houses. There's bucks running around up there. I said, but the hogs are down in the bottom. They're in the top.
I bet the government filled if I was down there.
Well, he hunted it. He hunted it, but he said he heard the hogs off down in the holler when he was walking in that morning. I guarantee they smelled him.
They smelled him.
Yeah. And I got that big old giant 4-point, the one that's forked on one side, and he's a big old cow horn with a brow tine.
That $50 unit.
Oh, that deer's going to die. I told Christian, I said, if you don't want to pay the $50, I'll pay it for you. But that deer, he's 6 years old.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I hunted his daddy for 6 years, and he was a 2-year-old when his daddy was killed. That's 4 years ago. So his daddy was a monster 7-point, though. He was beautiful.
There's a nice young deer right there that's coming up, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure is. But we got the pigs, got the hogs. A rut should be, they should be heavy scraping.
Mm-hmm.
Got the rub lines established. I haven't been down there to really get out and do no scouting.
Because we didn't find a lot of sign was down there, rut sign. We went out in a few spots. You said we found one scrape.
Yeah. Yeah, but they'll be there. If I'd carried you off in another spot, well, I'm feel sure we'd have found some. I know it's there now. But so it's always, like I said, around the 20th of January. You could bet a few days before, a few days after, but somewhere right in there. If the 20th falls on a Saturday and you want to take off a Thursday and Friday and hunt Saturday and Sunday, you have a good.
That's how we always about the same time. I kind of look back at some of the pictures from when we had big weekends and about that same time. Some of them are around the middle, but most of them are around, right in the low 20 numbers.
So what's the deal up here in the Bend? Is it over?
The rut? Yeah, I think the only thing left for it is
this is in Winston County too.
Is that 28-day thing for when the does come back in? Because I got a picture of a couple bucks this week, and they're still rutted up. Neck still swelled, legs still nasty.
Kind of skinny looking though.
Kind of skinny looking. They're run down, but and I had decided to not hunt anymore there this year because. I went to Randolph County this weekend and hunted, and, things are starting to fire up down there where this is on the tail end. But I will say, my friend Brandon and them, they had a really good 8-point that they hunted hard like during Thanksgiving, and that's when they had him on camera chasing and all that. Well, they've been kind of keeping up with the last time they had a picture of him chasing. Well, that 28 days was up one day last week. And he was back on camera.
Chasing?
The other night, except he's a 7-point. He brought one of his brow tines completely off. But they still after him because he's a big joker. He's a big bodied deer.
Is this the one you got a picture of?
No.
You got a big buck down there, didn't you? Or did you not? I've been talking about early. I don't know. I thought you had, maybe.
You talking about in the Bend?
No. I thought you.
Oh, from Wedowee. Yeah. I've got a really nice 8-point down there,
but it's not that same one.
No, this is up here.
Oh, okay.
Talking about, I'm just getting into the 28-day thing.
Swapping around here.
Yeah. But that 8-point that I had in Wedowee, him and a split brow tine 6 was together every picture, and then Thanksgiving they broke up down there, and the 6-point he's there every day, but that 8-point. Haynes got a picture of him on the other corner of the property, so I guess maybe that's kind of where he's been hanging.
And all that.
But then I got a picture of a real nice 6-point or 7-point, big 7-point. I think he broke off on a brow tine.
Okay.
But started getting a picture of him last. It was during Christmas sometime. He was actually in there 2 days.
Well,
ago.
that big one I've been hunting up here.
He ain't been back.
Nope, he ain't been back since he daylighted.
So it's going to be February the what 5th. Before you get him? 5th? February 5th.
I may take that day off. Yeah. Just hunt all day. Just sit up there.
Yeah. Well, I had a good buck on camera a week and a half ago at 2:30 in the morning. Never seen this deer. Really nice deer. Ain't seen him again. One picture, 2:30
just out roaming, looking, probably trying to sniff him out one.
Had a picture of a pretty nice one at 10 o'clock yesterday morning, too.
Yeah.
10:30.
Don't that make you sick? But see, if you'd hunted in the mornings, you're gone by 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Now during the rut, sometimes I'll stay till 11 or something. Or if I do that late morning hunt, I'll stay till noon or 1. But typically 9:30-ish, depending on.
I used to never get out of stand. I don't care when it was bow hunting, 11 o'clock.
If I'm seeing deer, I'll stay as long as I'm seeing deer, But
I've just got to where I'll sit all day for a turkey.
Oh, I will.
I ain't sitting all day for no stinking deer.
I said, I hunted, New Year's Day evening. That was Thursday. Thursday, Friday morning, Friday evening, Saturday morning. And said deer. And then Saturday evening, after all that rain, it rained all night Friday night. It rained till 5:30 Saturday morning. I'm talking about pouring. And I guess they wanted to get out in the sun and feed Saturday evening. And I had 2 does come in. They act real nervous. I went to check them again. They were gone. I thought, well, I know they didn't smell me. I know they didn't see me. And then a few minutes later, I eased back and looked out the window again, and there they were. Or there was another deer standing there. And I thought, well, that's one of them does come back. Well, I put the binoculars on there. I could see little knots on his head. And I was like, no, that ain't that ain't the deer I was looking at. And so I leaned back in and hit again, waited a few minutes and eased back out to check on him. And I'm looking at him, and then something caught my eye. And there's a buck hooking a pine tree, making a scrape right there to the left of him. And you know me, man. The shooting house needs turned a little bit, and it is just difficult to hunt. And so I'm like, well, if I'm going to try to get this 8-point right here, I'm going to have to do some stuff. So I got the gun up in the corner of the window. Then as I'm moving it to my left shoulder, I take the safety out. I have to shoot left-handed, and that's the first deer I've ever shot left-handed with a rifle.
Well, you shot turkeys that way, though.
Yeah. But he never would come out, so I had that straight-on shot. It was like 125, and me shooting left-handed, I was like, but I felt good and steady.
You straight on?
Mm-hmm. I missed the center of his...
You cleaned his Glock.
Yeah, I missed him center of the throat patch by a half inch. I was a half inch off from being dead center. So, boy.
Did he go anywhere?
Yeah, back flip, and that was it. Yeah. There wasn't no kicking. And man, that Barnes.
Did it do the work?
Man, it made a mess. It went through, come out the back of his neck, glanced off the spine, and I don't know where it went after it left there.
Went into orbit.
Mm-hmm. But
so, man, you liking that Barnes bullet a little better?
Yeah.
I mean, you was kind of doubting it.
Yeah. They good.
For a copper. I mean, 100% copper bullet, I think it does some damage.
I think they shroom pretty good.
So, well, good deal. So you got another one. You've only got one left.
Mm-hmm.
You saving yourself?
Being picky.
Being real picky. I can say I'm picky.
Well, now the one I sent you the picture or video last night, be no picky. I'd be sitting here going,
there's no thinking about that deer.
I'll be asking you, can I go and do hog patrol with my suppressed rifle or something, or hey, can I go get me a doe for the freezer? Because that's one thing I missed out on being gone. I wanted to get at least one more of them big does out of my spot in Wilson Bend. I was hoping for 2 of them. It went out January 1st. So no more does for me.
Maybe.
But I can get 2 a day down in Wedowee.
You can get 2 a day in Wedowee. It all depends on the county you check them in, my friend.
Well, 20 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, that is, to be honest with you, some of the well, I mean, we didn't have anything before, but that is I don't know how to put it. Maybe a glitch in their system. First off, they make you wait. I guess now, I mean, you're supposed to write it on a piece of paper, or now you can check it with no phone service. It'll register you did it, but you don't physically have to call in your piece of paper if you wrote it in ink for 24 hours or something like that. Well, these rednecks around here, they get home with it, that deer is gone. I mean, what deer? What deer are you talking about?
The yotes are eating them scraps.
So that is a little bit of a glitch, but just like we was talking about earlier, I was reading that, our deer harvest numbers are way, way low this year.
You know why? People don't know how to hunt acorns. They're used to hunting them yellow acorns. And well, I fell into that myself.
But, I'm not going to say our numbers are down, but we don't have no acorn trees. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, your deer.
Our deer out in the fields. But
you probably did lose a good money a deer that traveled off to get to acorns.
Some of the deer I got pictures of in August, September, October, I ain't seen back.
Right.
The good bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Now the doe, there's same ones. Now my piebald, she's gone. I ain't seen her in a couple of weeks. I hope nobody killed her, but she could be off getting bread somewhere doing something.
I same way when the acorns went, or when they come down, my bucks left and my turkeys left. But I've just seen the turkeys.
The acorns they should be rotting.
And that's why I've got deer back now.
Yeah.
It's back like it was, 5 to 10 a day on one camera,
Maybe pour you out a big bag out there and get them 4 or 5 does. Well, you can't kill a doe. That's right. It's doe season's out.
Yep.
Which I don't understand. I don't know how they calculate these numbers.
I don't understand how even my part of Winston County doesn't fall under that 2 doe a day. We got tons of our population
right here.
is huge.
It's that way. How many deer you see all the time? You see any tonight? because I hadn't got a picture of a deer all day.
No.
Which tells me it's on here. I think it's on.
Yeah. Well, I was going to tell you, a buddy of mine seeing a buck chasing 2 does hard up at Jones Chapel Saturday. So I kind of figure this area is rocking and rolling right now.
Oh, my brother, I was talking to Mark. You know, he just moved up there kind of a lot or two down from my brother up there on that little private lake. So he says he gets a text this morning. He's working in the office this week, Mark is. He gets a text from my brother Tim. Says, man, I just missed the biggest 10 point. He's never killed a deer in his life, Tim hadn't.
Oh, really?
Oh, we've carried him, put him on deer. I swear to God, I could smother him in salt and corn and they wouldn't even look at him. So Mark goes, what the hell's he talking about? Missed a big old deer. Because he said, I know he don't hunt, you know. So he said, what are you talking about? And he said he was out on his back porch or something, or went to feed the dogs or something. Because, you know, he works nights. And a car pulled in across the lake over there, and this big buck run off the road and dove in the lake. And swam the whole lake and was coming out in his yard. And I guess he sat there like a dummy and watched it until he realized, oh my God, this is a huge buck. He run in the house to his gun safe and grabbed his 270 and got it loaded and run out the other door, but it was done up in the side yard, going up through the woods. He said he couldn't get a clear shot at it.
Oh man.
I thought, yeah, that joker would kill a big old buck, but they're out. And I don't know. I saw more dead deer between here and the Florida line. I'm talking about all the way to Dothan. And I would say a majority of them was bucks. So they're out cruising, chasing, doing something. But I saw, if I saw one, I saw 100.
I seen a few of them, like rut deer that had been killed down far south already, like Escambia County and some of those. All swelled up, said they was chasing. Yeah. I kind of figured they were more that February 10th. There.
Barber County, where I used to hunt, it was always around the 15th, January. Now, right across the river, in between there and the Georgia line, it comes in and like Christmas. It's weird. You can look at the rut map; it even shows it that way. But so we got the rut. Rut's kicking in close to where I hunt, right here behind the house. I believe it's on right now. I wish I could take off early, but I'm gonna have to work every day this week until I leave for our secret trip we got coming up this weekend. That y'all will hear about it before this podcast probably comes out. I don't know why we just don't talk about it on this podcast. It ain't coming out till long after we get back.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm breaking a cardinal rule.
Yeah.
Something I said I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have the desire. I mean, I'm not sleeping from excitement.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the excitement of going to a new state, hunting, hanging out with, you and your cool brother-in-law and seeing something new and maybe doing something new. I mean, are we going to tease it or are we just going to talk about it?
Yeah, I mean,
it's going to be the end of the month. We'll do a podcast on it. It's going to be afterwards. So it'll be the end of January. So, and for sure then we've done flipped over. So, I mean, that we'll be talking birds. So what? Where are we going?
Arkansas.
What part? Do you know?
I can't remember, but Arkansas.
We're going to see some green timber.
We're going to we're going on the Cache River.
Cache River?
That. Yeah. Okay.
We're going to turkey hunt, people. Hope lightning don't strike through this building right now after all the ugly things I've said about turkey, deer, ducks. Mm-hmm. We'll see how far down on the list they are. So, I look for it to be a good time. I love dove hunting. So.
We're going to Clarendon.
Okay.
Yep.
Hunting some private duck land. It's supposed to be primo duck land. I'll be honest with you. I still don't. The thought of wading out into waist deep, icy cold water just
In
does
the dark.
not. Just doesn't. It doesn't do it for me. How early we got to get up?
I think they get up like pretty dang early so they can get out there and get those decoys set out and all that.
Well, can we not just come in there later?
I was thinking maybe we could stay in the back and eat a little breakfast. And maybe they need.
Well, I'm going to tell you now. I get cold. I ain't going to lie. The next morning, I'm going to be sitting in there watching Golden Girls, eating a waffle.
Don't think I won't be sitting beside you, drink coffee.
Something. So, yep. Did you buy you a duck call yet?
Lord, no.
That way at the Dashville at the convention, you can sit there and blow a duck call. What are we shooting? Greenheads?
I'm gonna shoot whatever lands. I don't know the difference.
Well, I talked to somebody about that today. I don't know the difference in a duck. I don't know a teal. I mean, I know a mallard. I know what they look
kill
like.
a mallard, I guess.
I want me if I could kill me a banded mallard, then I'm done. I'm
One and
done. I can
done.
put it on a necklace and I'm done. Think about it. Hell, I'm 60 years old. I'm about done anyway.
Hey, we could cut the leg off and wire it and let it dry like a turkey
I got a bunch of baked duck feed in here. The dog she bought for the dogs.
Well,
You need to go in there and get one for your dog.
we could bring her
Them things are
some.
nasty
We could bring
looking.
some of them back for her.
Ugh,
And she can
ugh.
cook them in your place.
Ugh. She said Pixie loves them. Ruger kind of stubbed his nose at him. I said, he's like me. He don't care about no deadgum duck. And I'm not going to say I won't have a good time. I may start shooting them and just give up turkey hunting. Go duck hunting.
I would trade some deer hunting out for some duck hunting if I liked it, but I ain't trading no turkey time out.
Well, anyway. So, yeah, we're headed to Arkansas. We leaving out Friday lunchtime.
Thursday at lunch.
I mean, Thursday.
Mhm.
So I'll probably work from home Thursday
I think
morning.
it's about 5 hours.
Is it?
5.5. That's why we're trying to leave at lunch when we get there.
And
Kind
we
of
riding with him.
cha-cha.
Okay. That means we can't leave if you want to. Realize that.
Mm-hmm.
We're stuck. We duck hunters for a weekend.
Guess we'll be smoking Perdomo cigars and rolling with Charlie.
Do I need to get some cigars before we go? Is he a cigar smoker?
He'll be bringing his case with him.
Oh.
A box.
Oh. I like smoking them $100 cigars.
He smokes them. It takes me about 3 weeks to smoke.
Oh, them big old donkey.
Six Perdomas.
Oh yeah,
And they're that big around.
I call them donkey dongs.
Yeah, that's a donkey dong. It's not the Perdomo champagne. That's 5 inches.
I got some Cubans down there. I have to hydrate them. They're pretty dry by now, I guarantee you, because I ain't looked in that humidor in a long time.
So my nephew, he's got into smoking cigars. Trying.
Chance?
No.
Oh.
Not my other nephew.
Oh, okay.
So he's like trying, like all these different cigars. So I take him one of my Apex Ammo cigars over there Christmas Day, and I said, try this. I said, I don't know how they are. I said, I got 4 or 5 of them. I don't smoke them. They're just in my boxes. He texted me and said it was actually not a bad cigar. And I mean, he had some $50 and $60 ones, so I would think.
This cigar smoking after you kill a turkey. These little millennial IGN, Pinhoti, Bull Essen, they Johnny come latelys. Buddy, me and old not Cuz Strickland, my cousin, we was smoking Swisher Sweets long ago after a, matter of fact, I think I still got I bought us a pack. We was going to smoke a cigar after every turkey, celebrate. That was like one of the first years we never heard turkey gobble that year. And
I just smoked a lot of Marlboro Lights after my celebration, during the celebration, after the celebration.
I don't know if you noticed, but I had some kind of like Swisher Sweet in my finger when I killed that one down in Dallas County this year. My brother, he smokes those little. It wasn't a cigarillo. It was like a Swisher Sweet. I didn't even think about it. I had it in my hand. You can look at those pictures. It's there because I had 2 or 3 people. Oh, you pretending you Dave? I said, Dave Owens couldn't wipe the sweat off the sack for me. I'm going to tell you right now. calling turkeys, yes, the man is a master. Let me tell you now, if I could call half that good, and he don't even have to practice. If you hear him, he don't even practice. I mean, not like a lot of them, like your guy Van Zeiss or whatever his name is, 8 hours a day, every day. Could you do that?
No.
Every day. He says 8 hours a day, but that's his job.
Right.
But no, not the great one. Matter of fact, he don't even practice his routine till he gets up there on the stage. He don't warm up much, So that's crazy. But natural. When it comes to that cigar stuff, boys, let me tell you, we was smoking cigars in the 90s. And I was smoking them in the 80s. I just wasn't turkey hunting. So if y'all, let's see some of them cigars out after you kill a big old buck. Carry a cigar with you. Don't be a. Let's see. Let me to kind of quote a Carl Ray.
He's been on a.
What's going on with Carl Ray? We're going to talk to him.
He's been on
Carl Ray. If you're listening, you're going to have to call us and update us on your battles. There's something going down. But don't be a Pinhoti reject out there this turkey season. Don't be out there smoking cigars like you're them. You ain't them. That's their thing.
Well, you're gonna do something new this year.
That's where that Apex cigars come from. It's in them boxes.
We're gonna do a bubble pipe this year.
Hey, I like it. No, I'm just gonna get me the little bottle carry. And I'm just gonna blow bubbles.
SpongeBob.
I'm gonna be sitting there with my turkey in one hand and that little round dipper, and I'm going.
That's how SpongeBob saved it last night when I was watching it at the movies.
Oh my God! I wasn't even gonna bring that up. That a grown man went and watched SpongeBob.
I slept the first 45 minutes. It was fantastic.
I told Rebecca, I said, he's going to be so bored, he's going to be texting me through this whole daggum movie.
I was asleep.
I don't doubt
couldn't
it.
Text you.
I found a great YouTube clip I was going to send you of SpongeBob.
I like the SpongeBob cartoon a lot better than I like that movie.
Well,
to me, it was like they put a bunch of pieces together instead of it having like a whole deal, a whole storyline. I just couldn't get into it. It's kind of like that
Happy Gilmore 2 movie.
Yeah. Well, but I did get a good meal out of the deal.
Where'd y'all eat?
Well, we went by Outback. Yeah. It was a 2.5 hour wait.
For Outback?
For Outback. So, because it took them 6 years to build the one in Coleman that's no bigger than this studio.
In 2.5 hours, you could have drove to Gardendale and eat and come home.
We went to Trusty. We went up to Logan's, and I made it fine. They had their prime rib. Friday through Sunday. Okay. Let me tell you something. It was a good prime rib. Yeah. Yeah. So,
all right.
Good meal.
Well, we're just running down now to nothing.
We're just every which way.
So,
we'll have an Arkansas.
So you rejects, that says Carl Ray says, you bunch of rejects. Don't be a Pinhoti reject. I have respect for Pinhoti, but quit copycat. Y'all come up with something original. Oh, and don't lay there on your side with your damn turkey stuck up by your head making faces and doing your little peace signs and stuff. I ain't doing it. Show some respect for the animal. I wouldn't lay on the ground with a buck. Now, I killed this one up here behind the house. I may lay naked out there with it. I don't know, but.
Well, I'm used to the date reminder and stuff, guy, and so we'll throw this out there. Most states have opened if you're needing to put in for a lottery. That's true.
We have done season. That. Illinois is open.
They got one.
Iowa's open.
Illinois have one more lottery after this one because we're in the second one now.
We know all about that last lottery.
We made it on the last day.
Last hour, nearly.
It wasn't no wait.
No, we knew right off the bat. So, yeah.
I was open. If you're planning on going to Missouri,
it will be.
Get your lube out.
Yes.
They've went up for non-residents. You get one bird, and it's $360.
Is that not ridiculous?
Hasn't went on sale yet either.
No,
because they're still
they can't update
price.
their website.
Yeah. So
I mean, they're already behind. No, yeah. Missouri don't have an app either. Yeah.
So anyway,
if
you're going to Missouri, hold on.
I'm going to the next cab meeting, and I'm going to beg them to drop us to one turkey for an out-of-state resident. Well, you hadn't cared up to now. And I want it to be $500.
Alabama does have one of the highest out-of-state.
Well, that's fine, but you get 4 birds.
Yeah.
Okay? No, keep it high like it is and drop it to 1 bird. Mm-hmm. It ain't going to save 1 turkey in Alabama. We're not going to, the numbers ain't going to explode. It's not going to explode up here in Missouri. Arkansas was in real bad shape. They've done some things to help their numbers, but Missouri raising your price to $300 and keeping, most people ain't killing but 1 anyway. How many states have we went to that we walked out with 2 turkeys apiece? You did it in Texas on 2 different pieces of property.
And the one was just a fluke.
Well, it was, he wanted to commit suicide. He's the only turkey on the, he's the only gobbler
He was
left.
lonely.
He was lonely.
Well, when you got 1 bird on 6,000 acres and they can finally hear a call, a hand call.
He come running in.
Said,
I'm sorry. He like what the hell is hopping in?
He said, Don't come to me. I'll come to you.
Man, I was way over there when I heard that shot ring. I went, God, dog it. He did it.
Well, when you hear me shoot, I could have killed a tree.
Well, there would have been a mesquite out there. They wouldn't they was pretty thick in places.
I know them pretty flowers was prickly.
You were supposed to lay it out there naked. You didn't do it, did you? Once you found out them were called bluebells or ladybells or something.
They're beautiful though. But they got thorns on them. Man, I knelt down just to take pictures and had thorns.
Hey, you better watch where you squat. Is what I tell you. You stay on the side of the road.
You have a cacti or a rattlesnake in your bum.
All right, let's get out of here. We're getting way bad. I'm sorry, everybody, but we did want to put something out there for you to listen to. And if you made it this far, congratulations. Call me and I'll get you a free T-shirt.
See you at NWTF.
NWTF.
Be planning.
Send us a message. We got T-shirts. We have T-shirts. Lots of them. We'll have them at the NWTF as well. So all sizes. Hit that follow and like button and tell your friends about us, because without that, we're trying to reach 12 listeners this year. Just 12. Just 12, not including me and Dustin.
For just pennies on the dollar.
And like I've heard before, and if you don't like it, we'll give you your money back. All right. You got anything?
Now I'm good, man.
Okay. All right, we out of here. We'll see you in about a week, Meeting Two Nation, and take care of your trees, because that's where turkeys sleep.